Bye, guys. Thanks for watching today.
Thank you.
I don't know if we can do a virtual encore.
No.
I'm fine with doing a virtual encore. You guys are.
We want to do the mushroom song?
Yeah, if they people.
Well, I guess that's all we get. All right, cool. That was the Hammer and the Hatchet from the Brown County Visitor Center for the Hometown Hangout. We were enjoying them, and then they dropped us. And I guess that's because I'm supposed to take over now. Here we are, live from Rainwater Studios. My name is Kenan Rainwater. Behind the cameras is the lovely lady you cannot see.
All right, we got a request. All right.
I think they're back, ladies and gentlemen. By some miracle, the Hammer and the Hatchet is back. We're going to hold off for a minute.
Yeah, speaking of Rainwater Studios, they helped us record this video, and a bunch of locals pitched in their pictures, which was awesome. So thank you, everybody, and we're going to go ahead and play the Morel Mushroom Hunter Blues. I got the walking, talking, stumbling, vine, rolling down the hillside, right through the briar patch, scaring up the wildlife, Morel Mushroom Hunter Blues.
You gotta get up in the morning, go stick your claim, fetch your teeter sack
And your walking cane.
Don't forget today's paper
And a can of bug spray. Just take some dicks. I got the walking, talking, stumbling, stalking, tripping over grapevine, rolling down the hillside, right through the briar patch, scaring up the wildlife, Morel Mushroom Hunter Blues.
Lost in the woods looking for the honey hole. There's a big dead elm beyond the well-kept stone.
Begging Buddha, Jesus, I am the mother of two.
To be the first one on the board. Well, all of a sudden stumble on a big flush on my man.
Now what a rush to take this and that, and thank you very much.
Gotta keep on moving, 'cause I got the walking, talking, stumbling, stalking,
Tripping over grapevine, rolling down the hillside, right through the briar patch, scaring up the wildlife, Morel Mushroom Hunter Blues.
one note we can't harmonize. Been hunting mushrooms down there all my life. I
Cut him off at the base with my pappy's knife,
cornmeal and butter and
fry him up nice.
It's tradition, 'cause I got the
Walking, talking, stumbling, stalking, tripping over grapevines, rolling down the hillside, right through the briar patch, scaring up the wildlife, Morel Mushroom Hunter Blues. I got the walking, talking, stumbling, stalking, tripping over grapevine, rolling down the hillside, right through the briar patch, scaring up the wildlife, turning in the creek bed. Man, I think I might be dead.
Then I opened my eyes, soaking wet. What did I see?
What did you see?
Omaha! I got the walking,
Talking, stumbling, stalking, tripping over grapevine, rolling down the hillside, right through the briar patch, scaring up the wildlife, walking, talking, Morel
well, Mushroom Hunter Blues.
Sound like that. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to you live from Rainwater Studios. My name is Kenan Rainwater. I think that the Hammer and the Hatchet have finished playing their encore from the Visitor Center. And pretty sure they're done. I'm going to go ahead and mute their channel now, lest they bounce back at us again. So, I figured I'd just tell you a little bit about the day, how things started out. I woke up pretty excited about working on the shelter house. And so the shelter house, for the past about 10 years, we've been having get-togethers, musical get-togethers for friends and family here in Brown County. Manny, can we show them a picture of this thing? It looks like, yeah, okay, I got a lot of stuff over there. It's not really ready yet for, to host visitors to underneath it or outside of it. But I'm in the process of preparing it so that we can tarp in all four sides in the event of bad weather. So, Manny, can you show them the anchor points? The other day I harvested a log out of the woods and I cut it in half and I mounted it right there where you can see it. That's a new log. Actually, sorry, that's the one that was already there. Maybe jump to another corner. Yeah, that's the new log. And so this morning I had to take down the metal brackets that I had installed because while I was laying in bed I just couldn't reconcile myself to how jankily they were put in. So I took to smoothing the underside of the log so that I could reconnect those brackets flat like they should be. Go ahead and progress around the shelter. Let's see if I did okay. So that's the front of the shelter house, and those little rings hanging down are going to accept cables that will run all the way around, 4 points on the shelter house. Every corner will have a cable clamped to it, and those cables will support tarps that will shelter us from the rain, us and our delicate sound equipment, and hopefully the bands that come down here to perform under the shelter house for us. So I finished doing that. That was great. Got to do some outdoorsy work, and then my daughter's mother pulls in to pick her up, and we jump on the golf cart and we start cruising around the yard with my son Cohen, with my daughter's mother Crystal, and we see these oysters. Flash forward to the oyster tree, the one in the middle there. That's a sycamore, and from a distance I could tell there were oysters on it. I'm sorry, I already cut them off. This picture is after the fact. That is what's left of the oysters after I harvest them. And then the next picture will show you what they look like. We fast forward to preparing them to be fried in garlic butter. Now they're sitting on top of the range, waiting for me to finish the live stream, and we'll go up there and feast on some of this freshly foraged fungus. Before we can feast on our freshly foraged fungus, I'm going to play you a few songs straight from Brown County. I'm going to start with one of my own, and then I'll tell you whose song I'm playing next when we get to it. Right now I want to thank Mandy Rozier for coming over here and running the cameras and involving herself in my crazy hectic day. She does a wonderful job, and she's always pleasant to look at and interact with right before a stream. Thank you, Mandy. All right, this song is The River Flows. Someday this all will seem a dream, a shiny stone in a moving stream. So make your memories and let them go. Wash away and let the river flow. Wash away and let the river flow. Bank full or trickle low. The summer drought or the winter snow. Wash away and let the river flow. Through the backwoods of our mind, blow the waters of another time. Against these currents we cannot row. We just lay back and let the river flow. Bean Blossom Creek down to Lake Lamont. Wash away and let the river flow. Wash away and let the river flow down the Wabash Valley to the Ohio. Bean Blossom Creek down to Lake Lamont. Wash away and let the river flow down Salt Creek to Lake Monroe. Wash away and let the river flow. Bank full or trickle low. Wash away and let the river flow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was The River Flows. Sounds like my kiddo's stomping around upstairs. I can hear him, can you? That's Cohen. I was planning on playing some songs from Brown County natives, some regional music. These are songs that I learned just because I love the songs, and not especially for this show. But I cover these songs pretty frequently, and this next one I'll pick up with is called Kentucky. It's from a buddy of mine named Tobias Purnell that used to play this song with Crooked County. And he plays it, well, I don't know how he plays it, but I play it out of the key of G. And I think there's some discrepancies on the chord progression. I've never quite learned to play it properly like he did. He adds a little flavor. He's a fine guitar player. This is as much flavor as I can add to Kentucky. The whiskey rolls and the steel rails goodbye. I think about some times in my life, and it's weird things that stay in my mind. Crazy folks, so much that I like Kentucky. They still take my mind and I sing. You still take my mind and I sing. Yeah, you still take my mind and I sing. Just to say, it never fails. The things you leave far behind will follow you and wrap up your mind. When I went there, I had so much to gain, but when I left there, I didn't even have my name. Kentucky, still take my mind and I sing. Still take my mind and I sing. Oh, you still take my mind and I sing. Just to say, just to say. 'cause it's a blue moon and the music's so true. See the fiddle man, his bourbon-filled shoes, he's just a dancing to his heart's best desire. And when the whiskey's gone, you put out the fire, Kentucky. You still take my mind and I sing. Oh, you still take my mind and I sing. Yeah, you still take my mind and I sing. Just to say, hey, yeah. Just to say, yeah, yeah. Just to say, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Kentucky from Tobias Purnell. Did we have a technician join us, Mandy? No technicians? Okay. The Rozier boys sometimes jump in here and run lights and effects for us, but they're busy playing outside in the sunshine today. Bless them. We love having them in here. I want to mention our good friends Rick Clayton, Chuck Wills, and Frank Jones that participated and brought us music from the Visitor Center earlier for the hometown hangouts. And I believe they went on about 3 o'clock. I didn't get to check them out. I was out harvesting mushrooms at that moment. But when the Hammer and the Hatchet came on about 4 o'clock, I did get to catch the last part of their set. Always love those guys. John and Jamie always kill it on the musical end, and they're just great people and great neighbors. Speaking of great neighbors, there's another fella around here named Rick Cox that was making music about the time I started legally drinking alcohol. And I got to catch a lot of his shows when I was turning 21. He's very inspiring. Then I got to be a part of some of those shows, which was an honor. I played a little harmonica on some of his songs. And he claims that this is the first one he ever wrote. It's called Black Wind. It's really great being part of the musical tradition of this county. Looking back when I was young, we threw it all into the sun. We dream about driving fast cars and learning how to fly. Life was short, but those days were long. We go fishing in the morning sun. I only wish we could have said goodbye. Black wind still blowing. Like to see that oak tree growing over the shadow of a lonely grave. Yeah. Bad moon keep coming, still my head keeps humming. Ever since the black wind took him away. When the whiskey's gone and my head starts humming, I like to feel that black wind coming every time I slip and follow my soul. Too much anger was a loaded gun. It took my friend barely when he was young. Buried a man's dreams down in a hole. Black wind still blowing. Like to see that oak tree growing over the shadow of a lonely grave. Yeah. Bad moon keep coming, still my head keeps humming. Ever since the black wind took him away. Now every day I can feel a stone gaining weight from the years it's grown. Maybe someday I'll throw it away. Black wind still blowing, like to see that oak tree growing. Ever since the black wind took him away. Black wind still blowing, like to see that oak tree growing. Long but the shadow was long and gray. Bad moon keep coming, still my head keeps humming. Ever since the black wind took him away. Ever since the black wind took him away. All right, that was my best country try at Black Wind by Rick Cox. I really love it when he does that song, and if you can find the recording, you should. If you can't find the recording, you should hit me up and I'll send it to you, because it's really fabulous. I'll play you a couple more songs, kind of off the top of my head. Here's some tunes from people that, well, Dakota Curtis, he doesn't live here in Brown County. He lives over in Bloomington now, but he's from Madison and down in those parts. Maybe I'll play you the first song that really struck a chord with me that I heard. He came to town and he had a self-produced album, about 9 or 10 songs that he had done up in his living room. And the one that really sold me on him is this tune called Harlan County. It sold me so much that I ended up recording it on one of my own albums. And he was very gracious and humble, and was pretty wonderful for letting me do that. So here's Harlan County from Dakota Curtis and via myself, Kenan Rainwater. Too young a man to settle, there ain't a lot I've seen her done. Drive my daddy's old Ford, it ain't much but it'll run. I pump gas down at the station, washing windows, pulling weeds. The day that I get out, it's gonna be the finest day I ever see. But until I get some money, well, I'm stuck here in this town, and there ain't a thing in Harlan County that can keep me hanging round. My granddad farmed tobacco, 100 acres to his name. Passed them down to daddy, well, pass them down to me just the same. And I could work them fields forever, or I could sell it all away. Break my back down in the coal mines, keep pumping gas or learn to paint. But I ain't gonna slave away, get stuck here in this town. There ain't a thing in Harlan County that could keep me hanging around. Dated Annie back in high school, she waits tables on the square. We'd go most days for coffee, she always had a flower in her hair. Some nights we'd go out dancing, driving back roads holding hands. Eddie come to my door crying, says she can't take to see me leave. And if I'm getting out, unless she wants to be there next to me. Says she been saving up some money, it could get us someplace far. Find work somewhere out west, get a little house on a farm. Or we could go down to the courthouse, she could take my name and we could hit the road. But there ain't a thing in Harlan County I could take with me when I go. That was a rendition of Harlan County from Dakota Curtis. If you ladies and gentlemen tuned in, hope you're doing well. I got a couple more for you. This next one is from Joe Bollinger, a Brown County High School graduate of the year 1999. I graduated with him myself. We hung out upstairs of this studio quite a bit back in those days. And this is a song that he wrote. Has some lovely imagery in it. It's a tale of unrequited love. It's titled You Are More. You are more than just a list. You are the springtime air that I have missed. You are the tulip flower blooming with all the dogwood blossoms wounded kiss. And oh, my soul, and oh, my mind, I'm not gonna let you go this time. You are more than a holding place. You are the myth and legend I have chased. You are the ancient artist's painted face, forgotten picture of a far-off day. And oh, my soul, and oh, my mind, I'm not gonna let you go this time. You are more than the safest bet. You are the prettiest word that I have said. You are the warmest blanket on my bed, wrapped around my troubled head. And oh, my soul, and oh, my mind, I'm not gonna let you go this time. Supposed to be. You are the soldier I want next to me. You are the sound of captives living free, singing sweetly now in harmony. And oh, my soul, and oh, my mind, I'm not gonna let you go this time. And oh my soul, and oh my mind, I'm not gonna let you go this time. That was You Are More, written by Joe Bollinger of Brown County, Indiana, ladies and gentlemen. This whole experience of music has been brought to you by the Brown County Visitors Center. The Hometown Hangout was a lovely idea on their part, and I, for one, appreciate how they executed it, pulled it all together. We've got some great people down there. Thank you, Brooke, for working on the technological end. Thank you, Jane, for the vision to put it all together. Thank you, Chuck Wills, for some tech support. Thank you to Hammer and the Hatchet. Thank you to Chuck, Rick, and Frank for playing tunes for us as well. This is one last tune from myself, Kenan Rainwater. This is Indiana Holding You, and then we're all going to move on to the lovely day we have outside. Thank you for tuning in. Been lovely playing for you. This is how we go through the slowly falling snow when our hearts are on fire and there's eyes under tire and our favorite songs are playing on the radio. And this is how we play after working every day. It's hard to stay warm in the middle of a storm. Hey baby, can I get a little closer to you? They say it's hot out in California while the sun still shines in the Carolinas. 80 degrees down in southern Florida. There's nowhere I'd rather be, it's true, that in Indiana holding you. Riding on a sled or lying in my bed out on the town or in her nightgown, that girl, she sure is looking good. Got first demeanor in my hand, I greet her, she worked all day, helping me to make my way a better lover. A man can never hope to fight. They say it's hot out in California while the sun still shines in the Carolinas. 80 degrees down in southern Florida. There's nowhere I'd rather be, it's true, that in Indiana holding you. Working on her car, looking at the stars, I'm feeling pretty good. Sitting on her hoodie, she's my lady, my damsel in distress. say it's hot out in California, while the sun still shines in the Carolinas. 80 degrees down in southern Florida. There's nowhere I'd rather be, it's true, than in Indiana than you. There's nowhere I'd rather be, it's true, than in Indiana than you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Just want to say thank you one more time to Mandy Rozier for helping this Brown County boys' dream come true out here. We have a fully functional studio right here where we live, and on the 21st, we're going to present for the second time Reverend Peyton's Big Damn Band. And it's truly an honor to host them here in the studio. But do go over to their Facebook page and give them a like so you'll be notified. Make sure you follow so you'll be notified when they go live. That should be a Thursday at about 8 p.m. if all holds true. No? 6 p.m. We go earlier because of their European following and their West Coast following. We try and hit it dead in the middle so that everybody can tune in. So 6 p.m. on a Thursday, the 21st, for Reverend Peyton's Big Damn Band. Give them a like on Facebook and check them out there. Follow what we're doing. We generally present a local or regional artist every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. And we're popping up with different acts coming in here on Friday and Saturday nights, Thursday nights, streaming live to their Facebook pages and their YouTube channels eventually. So check out our Patreon if you're interested in helping us continue with our mission. We have a group of people that contributes every month to helping us with our budget, helping us stay afloat. And things are taking off pretty well right now as the world is experiencing this crisis together. The virtual Hangout has become kind of the hip place. So join us more often. We enjoy streaming to you, and we thank you for tuning in today. Very much appreciate it. This is Rainwater Studios, Kenan Rainwater, Mandy Rozier, signing off. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you.